Hey Rod, a frustrating Boxing Day here at Parkview Road, 1-0 defeat to Chelmsford late on. What are your thoughts after that?
Really disappointed, obviously, to lose at home 1-0 against Chelmsford, which is one of my old clubs. Obviously, there's some reasons behind that, but take that to one side after seeing how well we'd done in the first half. And as I just said to the boys in there, you're not scoring goals. It's not as if we've not created goals. We've created some chances here today. I think they went mad. I think Stimo or Mickey went mad at them at half time, and rightly so. So I thought, although we was going up the hill, I thought we were very good value. I thought we looked defensively, other than the first 5 minutes, I thought we looked defensively well organised. I thought our midfield was winning most first and second balls. I thought the strikers were causing them all sorts of problems. We had some really nice interchange midfielders going in behind and getting opportunities and opening them up. And then we haven't scored. And I think there was one there, I think Josh Redfern has missed one from quite close range. And these games are always going to be so tight, you needed to score a goal. And they come out second half, and I have to give them a bit more credit. They done similar to what we done to them in the first half, and caused us a few problems. But when I actually look at what the goalkeepers have had to do here today, you can see why both teams are where they are. Because to be honest, other than them scoring a goal, which I think when I look back will be a real poor goal to concede from our behalf. I don't think we've worked their goalkeeper enough. But in the main, they're defending now. I think when Statham went in the box, and great block. We've had quite a lot of goal-mouth action here against Day, like we did at Salisbury. That's what I just said to them there. Boys, we can't put the ball in the back of the net for you. We certainly need probably someone who's going to come in and, like last year we had Sonny Fish, but someone who's going to come in and these tight games convert them into wins, because he scores goals and we ain't got it. As I said to him in there, I can't do a lot more with you, because at the end of the day we set you up. We don't want to just be a team that's going to roof it, and I understand that, and Kev coaches them slightly different to that. He don't want that, but I want football where we're going to put entries into the box and we're going to score. And if it means we can get in areas in 1 or 2 passes rather than 5 or 6 passes, keep the pressure on. Put the balls in right areas, win your battles, win your duels, do the basics right, and you'll always be given a chance. And to be fair to Chelmsford's second half, I don't think Stimo say that was their best performance, but it's probably his happiest performance, because he needed a win as well. But it all boils down to really just us conceding the soft goal, which you have to say, when I felt we got in good areas, either through our bad finishing and not taking chances, then they put blocks on like they did for Statham's effort. It kept him in the game. And Josh went through, and I don't know what he wanted to do. He wanted to try and smash his foot through it, when really it looked like it was an out-and-out striker's opportunity just to put us 1-0 up, and he smashed it off the crossbar. So, yeah, really disappointing. Not actually disappointing with our performance and our time and effort that the boys have given us today. Just really conceding a poor goal and like we did last week, missing too many opportunities.
Exactly halfway through this season now. It's the 23rd game. And we start again in the new year, 2025, trip to Maidstone. Always need a big performance when you go somewhere like that as well. Is this an opportunity just to sort of, almost like going into a new year, fresh start, put these last 2 games behind us, and just show what we're made of? Because, as I said, it is a big game. We showed that going to Maidstone last season and getting that important point towards our survival.
Yeah, it is, Ollie. It is. What these boys have got to do is just score goals. And we don't stand here with 2 defeats. We stand here with actually minimum of 4 points, if not 6, because we had more opportunities than Salisbury last week. I think we had more in the second half, the first 15, 20 minutes, than they probably had in the whole game. But taking nothing away from them, we never scored them and they punished us. And then today, really, we should have at least gone in, I think, with 1 or 2 goals to the good. It makes it a different game. So, there ain't no magic formula. We ain't got a magic wand here or now because we go into the new year, things start working for us. These have got to try and put it right. From set pieces do we score enough goals? Sometimes, like a game like this today, a set piece gets you the points. I'm not saying theirs come off for that, but we're not working keepers enough. And I think we've probably got in the last two games more entries in the box. I just said to him, if I recalled the Bath game, real workman-like, solid performance, an opportunity's goal gets you 3 points. So today I think that we've played quite well. I thought we played quite well last week, but I stand in front of you and we've got 0 points. But I wouldn't say we've had zero performances. I think we've done okay, but same again. No matter what you do, it's a bit like what I say about boxing. You can jab and you can work the scorecard, but you've also got to have a way of winning it. You've got to have a way of winning it because you can't rely on that. And you've got to have a knockout. And with football, you've got to score goals. And I just said to him last week, it's the same interview last week. We don't score goals, so teams will always know, no matter how much ball we got, how many set pieces we create, are we really a threat? Are we a goal threat? And the teams at the bottom are probably not. And that's the truth. We haven't got that goal threat. And I thought Theo worked his socks off today for us. I thought had a really good home debut. I think Josh could have had 2 or 3 goals last couple of games. But his actual application to the game, he's a great lad. Works hard. And he'd be very disappointed. He actually said to me when he come off, sorry, Rod. Yeah, I understand it. But the truth of the matter is we need the forwards to score goals, which is what they're here for. But we also need goals from midfield. And we also need goals from centre-halves, from set pieces and full-backs. We need goals all round. I don't care who scores goals, but we've got to be more ruthless when we get opportunities in front of goal. I'm looking at us most weeks, seeing teams defending for the cause and getting away with it. We have done that. We have done that at times. I thought today we defended quite well, but that one ball was a bad bit of defending on our behalf. And when I watched the 2 goals last week from Salisbury, I had some bad individual mistakes here, but they're happening again. And they've happened here today. That will be an individual mistake, or maybe 2 mistakes for that goal. You can't do it. You're at a level, mate. You snooze, you lose. You've got to make sure that if you ain't going to win it, you don't lose it. And that mentality for us, that one average cross that should never have ever come into our box, proves to be the winner. And a finish from a lad that I took on loan last year from Ipswich. So they're all cock-a-hoo. And rightly so. They've come here today. They've done a job. They go away now, and it's been a tough one because it has been a tough game for them. But same again, unless we're going to start putting that ball in the net, and some of it from probably 4 or 5 yards out. It's going to be hopefully it won't be, but it could be a tough 2025.
Cheers, well unlucky today.
Cheers, pal.